Innovative.
The WB Morning Show, hosted by the real Young LA and Cool Ass Cam.
And we are back. It's your motherfucking boy Young LA, the real Young LA. And I am with my fam, Cool Ass Cam. Holla at him, bro.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the WB Morning Show. Hope y'all ready for the wake and bake.
If this your first time here, man, the WB stand for Wake and Bake. It ain't nothing but a little conversation over a blunt. I like to start off with 2 chopsticks, like motherfucking Panda Express or something. Shout out to the people that invented the mimosa. You know what I'm talking about? That keeps the vibe right around here. I got a special guest in the house. Go and introduce yourself, good bro.
It's your boy Big Boss BTO, man. Checking in at the morning show, the WB Morning Show, man.
Yes, sir, man. Pleasure having you. What the BTO stand for, man?
Bigger than obstacles.
Hello.
Yep, bigger than obstacles.
Ain't nothing getting in your way.
Nothing, and if it is, man, we bigger than it.
Yes, sir. The biggest, man.
Yeah.
Hey, so do you consider yourself a morning person or do you consider yourself a night owl, and why?
I'm a morning person, man. The night, well, I used to be, the nighttime, but I feel like when you get up early in the morning, you got more action at getting more things done.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get it, like, a lot of people is night owls.
Yeah.
So the early birds, we get the worms, you know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? So that when that money train come, it ain't waiting.
That's just the facts right there.
You got to be up and ready for it,
Hello.
man, up and at it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I like to start the show off saying, do you remember how me and you met? It ain't no right or wrong answer, just good content.
Yep, I for sure know how we met, man.
Let the people know, man.
Well, shit, I remember somebody introduced me to you, man, because you had that fire.
Yes,
So I had to come over there and smoke with you, man, and see what you was working with, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A lot of people don't know, but, you had a real famous mom. You know what I mean? Respect to her, but let the people know what that good lineage you come from, man.
Well, a lot of people know Auntie Fee. She was well known. Real viral cooking sensation,
For sure.
We did a lot of traveling. We went to different states and shit like that, and we spreaded a lot of love and laughter, to a lot of people that was in need at that time and shit like that, and we just really built a big community around that. And people was really fucking with it because to her she was like that auntie that you.
She was. So I feel like everybody watching felt like that was their auntie too. She gave that energy.
Yeah, she was like that aunt. She gave people that home feel.
Yeah.
Through the internet, and she
sure.
made you feel like you knew her.
Yeah.
Based off of that. So man, them was during that time right there, I've experienced a lot, and I'm so thankful, for that, because it's like, damn, I can't even tell you like all I experienced through that time.
So much stuff. Y'all was on TV, news. I seen y'all
everything.
viral.
News articles. We was on TMZ. We was on Steve Harvey 3 times. Jimmy Kimmel 3 times.
Yeah.
Man, what we did? What else? She had landed a movie role in Barbershop 3.
Yeah. So much.
Yeah, she got to work with Gordon Ramsay. Like it was a lot, man.
Yeah, you was definitely part of it though.
Yeah.
You was one of the characters of the show because you always be bothering her and getting her going. She get to doing everything in her mood, and then you come in there and getting her going. She motherfucker, let that ghetto all out. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man, that was every day right there.
Yeah.
So she had her thing going on with the cooking and shit, and I had mine was fucking with her.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about like every day I would fuck with her.
She working the food. I'm gonna keep her irritated.
I'm gonna keep her. I'm gonna keep fucking with her, and I'm gonna keep getting that reaction because I think that reaction, gave me an adrenaline. Because it was so up pace and so motherfucking like motherfucker this, motherfucker that.
Yeah.
And that's just what kept you going.
That's that ghetto fabulous though, man. They always see the ghetto and hear the bad stuff, and then you get to see one of the good shining pillars of the ghetto right there. Yeah,
absolutely.
From all the good stuff she do for sure, but she'll break it down for some people. Like, you know what? Let me show y'all how to make a ghetto meal. You throw this and put something from yesterday and mix it, and then next thing you know, that shit looking good as a motherfucker.
And she would have cussed you out for talking about a ghetto meal. She'd be like, what the fuck is that?
I already know. She for sure ain't having it.
Man, I think on one of the videos I said, this some prison shit. She like, nigga, prison?
Yeah.
She was like, you get the fuck out my face. You know what I'm saying? Like,
some people that ain't never been, they don't know what's going on in there. They just doing their own thing. So when a nigga tell you this some prison, they looking at you like, nigga, what are you talking about?
Yeah, and some people people don't believe or wouldn't believe that she did 7 years in the pen.
Oh, okay.
In Arkansas, you know.
Okay, yeah.
She spent 7 years, and she said she did the whole 7 with no visit. You know, so and it was so crazy about her story because she initially I think got sentenced to like a dub.
Damn.
Out there, right? And
I for sure met moms back in the day. Her mom, your moms and my moms was cool. She used to come to the barbershop. My mom owned the barbershop on like Manchester and Vermont.
Yep, she did.
I used to see moms a lot. Yeah, moms is a real person though. You know what I mean?
She used to come over there a long time ago, man.
Yeah.
I used to go over there with her and shit
For
like
sure,
that back
for
in
sure. Yeah, that's why I said I remember you from back then.
Yeah.
We met like when we started becoming ourselves. But yeah, back then we was just that's your mom, that's my mom.
Yeah, on the real.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, your mom was a real person though. She always showed love and she wouldn't let nobody crossing that line too. She gonna cuss anybody out
Real
too.
authentic.
You know what I mean? For sure.
Yep.
So yeah, give us some like a good lesson you learned just from moms or something, you know. Cause y'all definitely had a great relationship. You know what I mean? We all used to watch and just enjoy seeing y'all vibe off each other and stuff.
Well, I think my whole life is based off of her lessons.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like,
you know, sometimes they tell you a lesson, it don't
Yeah.
sink in, and then later it's like all that shit sinking in.
man,
now,
fuck that. Like everything that she have, instilled in me is the reason why I am the way I am today.
That's
You
dope.
know what I'm saying? And my pops, I gotta give him the credit for giving me that strength to be able to move on and keep going. You know what I'm saying? So I had both parents. I didn't come from no broken home. So
Right.
They both played their part. My
Right.
daddy showed me how to be a man,
Right.
and my mama showed me how to survive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is what it is. Like, you gotta fight. You gotta fight, and it ain't. And then one of the biggest things that she would always say was like, it ain't nothing you can't have in life.
That part.
So like I remember one time I got cussed out for saying, man, I wish we could afford something like that. And she was like, don't you ever say that in your life. She said, we can buy whatever the fuck we want to buy.
That part. All you gotta know is that you want it.
You gotta
Start
go
right
get
there.
it. You gotta go get it. And that's what, I live by today. So it ain't nothing that I can't have. Like, it might take time. I ain't gonna say I can go get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But eventually
It's a process.
it's a process. And eventually I gets it. It ain't really nothing I ain't had. Man,
I've been seeing you shining since the beginning of
I've been
time,
shining,
man.
I've been
You know what I
grinding,
mean?
and I'm gonna stay getting it. I'm gonna stay on their neck,
And that's the good part about it is everything you got you work for.
Yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I mean? So
and I'm
they
still
need to hear that.
And I'm still working. Like I ain't got everything, but
Yeah.
man, I swear to God, I'm
We
gonna
got
get
everything though. You know, as
Yeah,
long as
for
you got
sure.
the big homie up top, he's looking down. He gonna
Man,
make sure everything's straight.
It.
You know what I
He
mean?
play a big part.
For shit
He
show.
play a big part, and don't nothing happen without him.
It's all got to go through the front office, man. You hear me?
Check in.
Hello.
Better check in.
You did. So I do remember a time where I was sliding up what was that, Florence, and looked to the left and seen you outside opening up a like a fruit store business or something, the Kool-Aid and all that. I pulled down. You had that Kool-Aid on lock, man. Tell them about that one time.
Well, shit, man, I ain't gonna lie. I got some of the best Kool-Aid on the West right now.
Let's
man.
talk
Ain't too
about
many-
it.
Hey, man, ain't too
He
many.
got different flavors.
Man, I got 21 like Baskin
Hello.
Robbins, man. I'm
I for
everything.
sure got like 6 of them. I know all of them was busting too.
All of them the
I
shit.
think it was that peach one though.
The peach mango lemonade.
Hello.
Yeah. And and one thing about me, I don't never stop. So we keep making new flavors. So right now I'm probably like 40 flavors in right now. And every day is something different.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? So, but yeah, we had opened up a store in around 2021.
Yeah.
And over there on Florence, and
Oh, what was the name of the store?
it was Unique Flavor Juice
there we
and Sweet
go.
Treats. You
There
know what I'm
we go.
saying? So we opened that up over there, and I was trying to because basically what happened was it was getting so big for my house. Like I had all kind of random people pulling up at the house,
Yeah.
and it was just becoming so big. It was to the point to where like, man, I was making like shit like $3,500 a week. You know what I'm saying? Just all off Kool-Aid, Like, man, I'm talking about it was just booming like that. Motherfuckers is coming to get not just one, but 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me all flavors,
I need every flavor you got produced right now. Yeah, nah, for sure.
So once I begin to keep mashing, I'm looking at the money that I'm making, and like my pops was like, you made all of that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, it was, this all off the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
So he would be making me, You know what I'm saying?
A-OK, baby, all off the Kool-Aid,
man. I'm talking about, man, I'll be in the house just kicking up with my feet up. He be like, you got Kool-Aid? Why you gonna make no Kool-Aid? Go make some Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know, he didn't even want no money. He wanted that. He liked to see the product go.
Yeah.
And it was motherfuckers coming at the door every day.
Come on, man.
But it started from my mama though. She started selling Kool-Aid, and she had about 2 flavors that she would make, and then I just took it above and beyond, man, and expanded. You know, and I'm talking about that shit got so big, man. I had to get a store, and then when I got a store, man, and tried to make a good investment, it didn't pan out too right because the location we got. Yeah. And that's one of the things about businesses, man. You got to make sure the location is on point. Yeah. And that was one of our downfalls there. Mm-hmm. You know, like it was a location, like the building was kind of fucked up. We moved in right after COVID, because I seen the opportunity, man. Everything was cheap around COVID time. Yeah. You know, so I'm like, man, before that it was expensive, but somebody just wanted people in their business. So I just like, you know what, let me just take this opportunity to get in here while
during COVID they had everything closed off and niggas was like not paying that rent too long. They say, man, get anybody
up in here. So I jumped on that opportunity, man, and got in there. Yeah. And once I did that, I grabbed a few of my family members and shit like that, and they helped me make that shit happen. You know, we was in there working. We even went from the Kool-Aid to the tacos. Yeah. Then we started frying chicken, making hamburgers.
I did just see you at a G5 release party with the chicken cracking. Real.
So I'm gonna keep some shit going. Absolutely.
Yeah, they need to hear that, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they just be seeing you shining and popping that hot grease. They don't know what it takes from the backside, behind the scenes of this shit, though, man.
Well, I always say, man, sometimes you don't got to speak on everything.
Pause on the backside, yo. I already know. They gonna make you pause everything. I
was waiting for it.
I heard the behind the scenes when I said I tried to find other, but go ahead, man.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, I'm not really one of those people that like to talk.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if the move is big enough, they gonna hear about it.
That part.
You feel me? That's just what I
always said that, like St. Louis. We from the Show Me State too. I always felt like that. I don't got no long conversation.
Yeah, because if you realize a lot of people spend more talking than they do,
a lot of people know how to talk real well. You hear me?
But ain't getting no work done.
Hey, man, it's the execution I don't worry about. Nigga have 1,000 ideas for you. Then you say, okay, how we gonna bust it down? They like, that's on you. Yeah. No, how you come with the long idea for them and don't got no execution in your head? But yeah, that's how that shit be though. But that's why I respect the niggas that's heavy on the execution side. You know what I'm talking about?
Because that's the only way.
Even on the music side, you know what I mean? We fit to get into all that, but you always had your own studio.
Always.
Still right now.
Still right now.
Talk about it.
Shit, man, I've been doing music for about, the last 15 years, man. Like, I've been had a studio I wrote my first song when I was 10. My mom's built me a studio when I was about 12.
Oh, okay.
And then
shout out to moms, man.
And then around that time, you got to remember, like, studios wasn't that accessible. Right. We talking about 05, 04. Yeah. Studios wasn't accessible like that.
And I be telling people back then, all this shit wasn't just in a computer. Exactly. Niggas used to have all these different things. And it took a long time to get in that studio.
And you had to, and it wasn't like I can just come by some studio. You had to know somebody. Yeah. So if you didn't know nobody and you wasn't plugged in like that, you wasn't getting no.
Yeah, bro. Before Pro Tools came on that computer and you could just load up and put a mic in there and get cracking. You had to know somebody that understood that equipment
and that wanted to believe in you.
Because you will just get in there and just be in there and can't do nothing. You don't know how to work none of this shit.
Man, I remember one of the main reasons why I got a studio is niggas used to tell me, I'm gonna take you to the studio. Yeah, I'm gonna take you to the studio. You be calling, motherfuckers stop answering their phone. For sure. Like. Okay.
Yeah, they gotta go back to look at like them old 2001 the cover where you see all them beat machines. Yeah, that's all the shit that's in the computer now. They just go to a different and all that in there. But back in the day, you had to have all them different pieces of equipment if that's what you wanted to sound like.
Man, you had to have it, and then if you didn't, you wasn't getting nothing done.
That part. So tell them what you got out right now, what they need to go hear on the music side, man. If they was just hearing about you, what song you would tell them to go play and all that.
Well, I just dropped a new project called Last of the 90s right now, so go check out that Bang. That's one of the hardest joints on there, one of my favorites. What else? There was another one on there too. Damn, I'm trying to think of the name on that motherfucker. It's called For Real. So For Real and Bang is like my two favorite ones on there.
Yeah.
So go check out For Real and Bang, Big Boss BTO, Apple Music, Spotify, any major platform, you know,
Yes,
it's just
sir.
on there.
Yeah, you always drop dope visuals to your stuff too, man. How important is the visual to go with the good music?
Well, you know, the visual is everything. Like, if you ain't got no visual,
They
then
want to see it, what they
wanna
hear.
see. Yeah, but it doesn't. Like, it's only a few people. And we can get into this right now. It's only a few people that can really drop some shit and just grab you by the ears. But a lot of people need that visual. So if you ain't one of them people that can, you know, grab somebody by the ears like that, your visuals gotta be on point.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm one of them people, like, they gotta see my ethic. You know what I'm saying? They gotta see me doing this shit in real time. And that's what I know I bring in a lot more fans like that than just flooding my page and shit with music and shit.
Yeah.
They like to see me working. You know, so
Yeah, nowadays I feel like you could just put out content. Back in the day, it seemed like you just needed videos, but now nigga could be talking about what he doing, podcasts, shit them like little Russell videos where you just no chops, just straight through, just you know, putting that music out though overall.
And what's kind of crazy about it now is that, you know, a lot of we want to just keep it real, like shit, music videos and putting together treatment, that shit kind of played out. Everybody just grabbing that phone and doing them one takes. Like, that's,
I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
So
I mean, I feel like it's still certain songs, if it's big enough,
Yeah.
you need to give it a good video and you know, match the big the record is with the video. But sometimes you just, if you drop 10, 11 songs on your CD, and you gonna drop like maybe 4 videos most, so them other 7s kind of get lost. So it's like, now we not letting nothing get lost. We need to showcase all that good music you didn't put out, you know?
Yeah, but it seemed to me that these one takes is getting more, you know, recognition than these, you know, big videos.
To me, it's like we all on IG all today, so it's like you can feel it more because it's getting viewed. You looking down and see it. To get to transfer people to YouTube, you know what I mean? You might get a couple thousand videos, but that's it. You know what I mean? So now you drop one of them reels on there, and it might get 10,000 in the first few days. You feel me?
And the bigger artists are doing it now.
Yeah.
They dropping the reels. They going to that now, and they starting to do them like, you know, the underground artists is doing them. So that's why I'm like, man, the whole cycle is changing of the music.
Yeah, I feel like the rap game used to change like every 3 years. Now it's like every 6 months.
6 months, every 3 months.
3 months.
Let somebody come out with something hard and different.
that's
We
the
on
new
that
play.
now.
Here we go.
Man,
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, nah, for shit show. What type of style would you describe yourself to have for somebody who never heard of you?
So I'm all over. I don't like to be categorized. Like, I don't want to be put in a certain category. Like, I make music, I make art. You know, like, I look at myself as like a painter. You know, you never see a painter paint the same picture twice, you know, unless it's requested. But other than that, it's like you go with what you feel. Everything is different.
That part.
You know, so I would just say I'm an all around artist. We can just put it like that.
All mood music, whatever you feeling that day. You
I can do something with anybody.
That part.
I can jump on anybody's time, anybody's vibe. Like, it don't matter what it is. If we creating, then we gonna create.
All right. With that being said, then who would your dream feature be?
To be honest, I don't really got no dream features no more, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I've met a lot of artists and people that I looked up to, and them people, they treat you kind of fucked up. Like, they not what you thought they was the whole time.
That part.
You know, they not. And so what it does is that it makes your outlook on these people different. Like, you look at these people different now because these is once people you looked up to. And I ain't gonna say all of them is like that. I'm not gonna say all of them is like that.
Damn near majority,
but
though.
Damn near all the people that I've met that I wanted to fuck with musically, they all disappointed me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta say no names, but
what's the type of shit that what you say they do that disappointed you? Like,
just they like shit, they egos. When you, so I feel like this, right? Even when you, let's say for instance that you pay for a feature from somebody, right? You gotta make a motherfucker want to spend their money with you.
Right.
Simple. Like, if you
be
just
a salesman,
you gotta be a salesman. Make me feel like you interested in doing what I'm paying you to do.
Yeah.
This is business, so I'm respecting your craft. You know what I'm saying? You should respect mine, and you should make me feel good about this purchase, even if you don't really fuck with it.
Yeah.
But it's all about selling your work. And then especially when you know somebody has been it's kind of hard to nowadays to even show love because motherfuckers look at you as dick riding and all that type of shit. You don't want to overextend your interest in people because it'd be like shit,
like
motherfuckers
try to play you off like you was thirsty.
Exactly, like a fucking groupie and shit. It don't even be that. It's just that we come from the era where you show love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You show love and you know, if you fuck with somebody, you show them you fuck with them. But nowadays shit didn't change.
Yeah.
But
niggas will tell you what they think on the hate side, but when you think of something that's a good, you supposed to say that same idea, same way.
Say that same shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, so right now I don't even care about no features. I'm just trying to build my own platform.
Working that catalog.
And bring the people to me. If you wanna fuck with me, that's cool. If not, I'm not chasing. I'm not running behind no nigga. None of that. Trying to do no song. If it's mutual, we gonna get it done. But other than that, I'm just focused on me right now. Fuck a feature. I ain't buying no more features. I'm not doing none of that. Like
it's all about the energy.
It's all about the energy. But you got to get your shit going because don't nobody respect nothing if you ain't got shit going for yourself.
Nah, facts. They looking for the motion.
And it's like everybody want to piggyback off you.
And I can say now, it ain't no artist develop no more. They looking for somebody that's already talented and got motion.
Exactly. And then with me it's different because I'm a real street nigga. You feel me? Like none of my money come from music. I make a few dollars here and there off my music, but nigga, I'm out the streets
hustle.
with mine.
Yeah.
You feel me? And like one of the things here, and I don't be liking to sound cocky when I say this, but you know, a lot of these artists and shit that you be trying to branch out and fuck with and bump elbows with, they be trying to show you. I mean, they be trying to like talk to you like you ain't shit, and I'll be damn if I let a nigga I got more money than
nigga might be doing better than you already. Come on now, hello.
Because a lot of these niggas ain't got nothing. But they will go and pretend like, you know, oh yeah, because I got 1 million followers. Man, fuck your 1 million followers, bro. Man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see $500,000. Like, come on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about that. So a lot of people, they just
have you ever seen raw chili though? You did,
bro, every day.
Hello,
you feel me? I'm talking about every day. Motherfucker don't know what it's like putting money on rubber bands every night.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker don't know about that. But you waiting on streams, okay, do that.
That's cool.
That's your thing. But don't treat me like I'm not.
I'm waiting on the mailman to come by and see if he got some loose rubber bands for a player. Man,
come on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I just feel like the egos, a lot of these up and coming rappers, man, they make you not want to even reach out because it's like you will get that, they'll make you feel like, damn, why I do that? Make you feel stupid inside. You know what I'm saying? I'll be damn if I, you know.
I feel like that's their game though. They try to trick you to thinking you beneath them, and the whole time they know what's really going on. But as long as they got you in your head, they got your body. You know what I'm talking about? We coming in. Shoulders up, head up, stomping on this.
And you know, out of all people,
on, man,
we ain't gotta say too much, but I'm just saying, nigga, know. You know what I'm saying? Like they be letting this internet shit fool them. And I tell people all the time, like, man, they be like, oh, I ain't seen you on the ground. That's because I'm really living reality. I gotta make time for the internet.
Hello.
A lot of these niggas gotta make time for their life.
Come on now.
Because it ain't real.
I said I just be posting on there because so niggas can know where I'm all right. Because niggas know we're a nigga in the field somewhere, and they don't see you, they start getting worried. So I just bop. Oh, okay, he right here. It's good. You know what I mean?
But you really live in your reality.
Oh yeah.
A lot of these niggas is living the cyber life.
Oh come on.
So they gotta make time for their own life because they too busy in the internet.
They be having us fake shadow ban. Cause I know I get on live and real people gonna come to this other side. If you watching, you seen them talking, and then you seen them put up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Niggas just having a lot of trolls and people talking back and forth in the comments going crazy, but you can't convert that into Nathaniel.
You can't.
I got my boy Cool Ass Cam in the cut, man. Go ahead and crack off one of these good questions for my peoples, man.
What song made you fall in love with hip hop?
Man.
Your earliest that you could remember, like this was my song, like this is the one.
That Last Motherfucker Breathing by Tupac. Hey, that motherfucker was slapping. You feel me? Like that. I remember hearing my older cousins and shit, and my brother getting dressed for school in the morning, banging that shit early in the morning, early 2000s. You know, 99 shit type
First
shit.
First time a nigga like, hey, what song is that?
What is that? Yeah. So I got turned out early. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know,
having Big Bro in them, they gonna have you hearing
Spice One and all that. So that's what I was hearing. You know, so I was big Tupac fan.
Yeah.
So, Tupac was one of the first artists when I started getting into music, and then it went from Tupac to the Hot Boys and shit like that,
kept spinning.
Yeah, it kept spinning.
That's right. I like to give time for somebody to shout out some of the people you fuck with and who you think popping on the West Coast that niggas don't really speak on, like on some rap shit.
Well, right now I'm shout out my nigga Guap. He been putting long hours in the studio, getting what he need to get done. He just gotta drop some motherfucking music.
Drop that shit, Guapo.
Yeah, drop that shit. Who else? I can't forget my boy Ilio Bixby. He's another one. Vetting this shit, been going a long time.
Good Ilio.
Been getting overlooked a long time, but he got some vocals, man. I think you did some shit with him, right? Yeah.
Yeah, good vibe. That's my guy.
Good vibes and shit like that. I've been fucking with shit. I be listening to that P1 all the time. Like in the morning, they get me going.
I ain't gonna lie, you just put it up slapping that P1.
I did. I did.
I was just talking about P1. He made the East Side look real good at the Grammys. Suited up
for sure. So, he he got a lot of shit that I'll be listening to right now.
Yeah.
And
y'all got one yet?
No, we ain't got one yet.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing that.
If it's in the works, it's gonna happen.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what's up, man. If we was on your podcast, you know what I mean, and you had to ask me a question and my boy Cam a question, what you would want to know?
If I was on y'all podcast,
if we was on your podcast.
If y'all was on my podcast,
yeah, what would you want to ask us?
Who is somebody y'all wish to get on y'all shit?
My like current, I want to say is Big Boy.
Big Boy?
Yeah, from the radio. Just I want to pick his brain, kind of like go through his timeline, ask him, certain questions about different things how he got to where he at, you know, those types of things. So I would say him.
Okay.
That's a good question though. When I started doing the interview, I tried my best not to like do the favoritism thing or kind of like thinking nobody who I wanted to, bring on here. I just be outside and just bumping into all my good people and, like, you know what? You need to get on here, or they get at me like, nigga, why I ain't been on your shit yet?
Yeah.
So I haven't ever thought about who's a good person I would want to bring on here. That's a good question. But I think just off the top, him saying Big Boy, that's probably one. We didn't got compared to maybe like the Drink Champs. So maybe if we could sit down with them and we had a homegrown radio, that was probably one of the people I looked up to. My boy Chuck came over here and chopped it up with us. So, on the radio side, that would probably be it.
Yeah.
The top, Big Boy for sure to me. I feel like we got a morning show. I say hello.
We grew up listening to him in the mornings,
And I was like a kid that always moved around LA, and they tried to put me in the same school. So I damn near drove an hour to school every morning or on the bus or something. So you gonna hear that Big Boy in the morning for sure. Niggas that walk to school or all that, you dropped off real fast. Probably wasn't that deep in there, but yeah, nigga, them hour drives to school, we for sure hearing the phone tap, all that type of shit. But yeah, I always respected because he just kept a positive. He ain't never was too deep into all of them funny questions asking you, and he just good putting on for LA, putting on for the West Coast, and just mashing like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, them is probably the top 3 people I fuck with, but so that's dope. I say maybe just Big Boy if we had to pick. I hate to when nigga say the answer and the next nigga comes in, I want to build off of that answer too. But I ain't gonna lie, that's probably the best
answer. Into existence though,
Yeah, we for sure gonna fuck around. I could see that happening.
And see, one thing about Big Boy though, he fucks with his people.
Yeah, for sure.
So I ain't never, I've never had a chance to meet him, but I ain't never felt like he was Hollywood or anything like that. If he see you working, and he feel like he believe in what you doing, he gonna fuck with you.
I used to live on King back in the day, so he was. When he was big, the original Big Boy, he used to be at Bell Sales. Niggas know that. They got all the T-shirt sizes. So he was in there getting his 5X or 7Xs or something.
Yeah, Bell Sales was crazy. That's why I used to get my khaki suits from.
Yeah, still to this day, I fall up in there. I know they got it. You hear me?
All colors, too.
For sure. You go to the Slauson and might not be able to get that when they buy it. They didn't bought it up. But you go to Bell Sales, they go get you together for sure.
They gonna have it.
Y'all from LA, you supposed to have been to Bell Sales one time, man. You hear me?
Yeah, man. If you was a lot of people that's really from LA, they know about Bell Sales, but you had to be around. If you wasn't around, you know,
you might not.
You might not. Mm-hmm. Like we was like really shopping around in LA.
That's it.
A lot of people come to LA for a little while, but if you had to go out and look for shit, then you know. Bell Sales was the one. They had all the uniform belts and shit like that, all the letters and
they
had everything
all
over
that
there.
burnt out
all
shit.
Burnt
for sure.
out shit, yeah.
Yeah, man. My nigga Big Boss in this motherfucker. One more good question, man. Cam, go ahead for us, man.
All right. Let's see.
Come on now, Cam.
If you could work, we already said like who would your dream feature be, right?
Yeah.
Production wise.
Yeah, that's a good one. Who your dream beats?
Who would be like your dream production?
Yeah.
Working with a
producer. In that
lab. I want to say like if for a dream, I want to say like Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
I want to get I want to get a feel of that. Right there, because I feel like at first, you couldn't come through the West unless you went through Dre. So, you know, I want to see what some of that feel like, you know, that real shit. So,
I always heard Dre will make you rap your shit 30 times until you get it perfect and shit like that. So that's one of them camps after you come from out of there, it's always going to have you on a higher level.
But you need that, though. Yeah. I feel like it's all for the better. Like
for sure.
I feel like he could just be like, all right, give me this bullshit verse and get up out of here, you know.
No problem.
But if he interested and he's like
he want the best for you.
Yeah, into your career and shit like that, man. Like he want to pull all your potential. Like, I fuck with people like that. Yeah. Like one thing about me, I ain't never been scared of hard work.
Come on now.
Like that shit don't intimidate me. If you can make me better, or if you see something and you think you can pull it up out of me, let's do it.
Hey, man, I went down that easy road before, and it ain't too much going that way, man. I know when you go down the hard work, it be something on the other end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? They get up to the other side, and it be something waiting on you. You can go that easy route, get to the other side, and it still be easy. And ain't nothing too much. You know, you ain't going to grab too much. You ain't going to miss too much. But that hard working side, you got to sacrifice a lot. But in the return, you going to be blessed.
Yeah, and then on top of that, too, when you, like, I feel like when everything is easy, it's hard to, you know, find out what you really capable of doing.
That part.
Because you're so used to being in that comfortable situation. But when you get out of that comfortability and you start having to be uncomfortable, you start to learn who you really are and what you're able to do. And you start pulling shit up out of yourself that you didn't know you could do. Yeah, so, like, I'm with that.
Yeah, pressure.
I don't like nothing easy, you know. I don't like nothing easy.
Let's put it like that.
I don't like nothing easy. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, but I don't need the easy way. However I gotta get it, I'm gonna get it. If it's hard, you know, push through.
Before you give us all your social medias and everything, how they can stay in contact with you, tell us about you going viral on selling bottles and buying bottles from all of the good people from the ghetto, man.
Well, shit, I'm very involved in my community.
That part.
So like, a lot of people in my area, in my community, they gonna come tap in.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things about living in the hood, man, that I'm gonna miss, you know, because I don't plan on being there forever. But while I'm there, I'm milking this shit for all I can, you know.
Sir.
But yeah, man, like I fuck with everybody in my community. I don't look down on nobody. I fuck with the smokers. I fuck with the niggas that's getting it. I fuck with everybody. Yeah. So, you know, it's hard to say. I mean, when that shit come, you gotta buy it. Like look, man.
No, but see, I know we already know that. I'm saying, like, what made you start taping it? It was just.
I think I taped one of them, and then that motherfucker just went crazy.
For sure,
it went crazy, and then I'm just like, oh, and this every day.
Yeah,
so like,
this is regular.
So if I go back and pull my home cameras down, I got a fucking whole movie and shit, documentary. But nah, it was after this first one where I had filmed, I think this lady was trying to sell me some soap. And I'm like, there wasn't no motherfucking soap in that bottle. And she got so mad and shit, I was pissing her off. And she put the shit all in her hair. And man, I swear that motherfucker took off.
Yeah, that was funny.
That motherfucker got like 1.something million views on there.
Hey, if y'all ever go to LA and you wonder why all of the shampoos and deodorants and soaps and shit is behind the locker.
Yeah.
And you got to buzz it and let somebody unlock it. Yeah, go check my boy page out. That's right. These are good peoples, man.
Hey,
yes,
I mean, shit, I gotta buy it. Don't nobody like going to the store and spending that motherfucking money on that shit, man.
That's one thing. If you stop buying it, they're gonna stop coming knocking on that door too. So you gotta go to the shit. You gotta go to the frivolous to get the yes.
And sometimes you gotta just buy all that shit and sell it back to your homies.
Come on, man.
Sell it back.
Somebody gonna need it.
Somebody gonna need it. But you don't want them to go find nobody else.
Yeah, stop looking. I'm here.
I'm here. Come get it. I'm making calls. All right, cool. I'm gonna buy it up for everybody.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah. So.
Well, shit. Yeah, give them how to stay in contact, where to follow you, how to get some of them juices and good chickens and new music and things, man, motivation and shit.
Well, shit, man. My IG page is Big Boss BTO, so follow me on IG. My cooking page is Unique Flavor Juice _ Sweet Treats, man. So get that a follow, and that's about it right there. You can go to my Instagram and click on my link tree, and it'll give you all the connections you need.
That part, man. One more thing before we go. If you we grinding all the time. Sometimes you get them days where you just be depressed or just going through it and shit. What you do to get out of that feeling and get back on the top side of things?
Well, to be honest, man, I fight with depression. Like that's one of my, man. I think that's one of my biggest enemies right now is depression, and I have a lot of them days, and I say like. Maybe 2 times, 3 times out the week. Man, I might get 3 good days out the week, but as I'm becoming a little older, I'm learning how to deal.
Yeah.
Cause you gotta learn how to deal with that shit when you feel it coming on. Sometimes it hits you and you don't know how, but you gotta remember, man, to take time out for yourself.
Yeah.
Work out mentally, get yourself together. Start putting you first.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? And stop worrying about things you can't control. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of things be depression. Like a lot of people be depressed about their life situations, about this not happening fast enough. This it just be a whole bundle of shit. But you gotta learn to let that shit go, put it in God's hands, man, and understand that you can't control everything.
Yes,
all you can do is keep working.
Come on, man.
Keep working, keep grinding, but most of all, take time for yourself and heal. Make peace with certain shit, because that be a lot of things that's causing depression in people's lives. They not making.
You gotta close the case on it.
Close the case on it.
Still
Let it go.
Open case, and your brain's still working. When you need to rest.
Yeah, because depression is a buildup of multiple things that's you're not happy with. Whether it be life situations, whether it be financial situations, whether it be a motherfucking car, like it's not one thing. It's a whole bundle of things.
It'll get heavy on you.
You gotta get heavy. So my advice is, man, do some jogging, take you a walk.
Yeah.
Clear your mind. Find anything that you love doing.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Anytime, like when I'm depressed, I go to the studio, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause I love doing that, and when I leave out the studio, I'm good for about a week.
Yeah.
It's like some fucking medicine in there, man.
Man.
Now, I go in there and get it all out.
I was just telling them it's therapy for us.
Exactly. So you gotta find your therapy.
That part.
Some people, take a ride on a bike. Do anything that you love to do inside.
Everybody got to figure out their own therapy.
For real.
Cam, before you give them all our social medias and stuff, I want your take on that as well. I know you got a lot on your shoulders. You know what I mean? You always smiling. What about them days you don't feel so smiley? What you do to get that smile back on?
Put on some good music and you vibe out. You definitely it definitely helps, You
go back to that nostalgic music too. Put
something that's gonna make you feel good about yourself.
That part. What's one of them songs off the top you gonna play for sure?
Man, the song that always feel good, that don't never fail, is Candy Rain.
Candy Rain. Damn, can you stamp the rain? You'll be here doing the motherfucking doo-doo next thing you know.
Tell me you don't feel good after hearing that song.
I'm going to say my song is Guapale. I always play Closer to My Dream. Yep. By the time I finish that one, I'm like, I can't. On the burnt out side, I got some burnt out songs that'll get me going. But
see that too.
Yeah,
it's all about
on the happy
what
side
direction
though.
You going for.
On the happy side, I'm gonna go with Guapale. What's yours on the happy side? The good feeling song that you gonna play?
What's that? That Maze Happy Feelings.
For sure. That'll have a nigga doing what's that shit? The Soul Train line or something.
And then another one, Before I Let Go.
Oh yeah. Before I let
Beverly.
go.
Before I let go.
You talking about the old school one? I don't even know. I'm singing the new school one. Yeah.
Hey, no.
I'm talking about the Can I Get a Kiss Good Night, baby, before I let. Nah, you talking about Before I Let You. Don't. Yeah, that's that thing for sure.
Real, man.
All right, so
Get the club going.
now let me hear your burnt out song when you want to turn it up now and you want to just go straight into something ignorant that'll get you going.
This shit by Webby.
Oh shit!
That nigga burnt out. Gee, shit, man. He had to pull the mic in close to tell it. I'm gonna go Money on My Mind, Lil Wayne. That always get me going.
That get you going?
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what mine's, man.
By the third verse, I be already tripping.
Damn, I'm trying to think cause I got a lot of shit that get me going, man.
You done gave us the Maze and Frankie Beverly and all that. What's the burnt out version you go with? If you just turn that on, you already know you gonna be back up speeding on the freeway.
Fuck. I'm trying to think. Damn, it's a lot of shit, man. Fuck. I gotta give you one. I'm gonna say that Spanky Nitty James, that Wiggle.
Yeah, that's official.
Yeah.
Yeah, free Spank Nitty too. He just had to go down. He just did a last day out freestyle.
He did? He just had to go down?
Yeah, check that. He said one of them old cases. You know how that go, man.
We supposed to do some work, man, but shit, I guess it just never got around to it.
Hopefully, you know, that's spinning back around, and you know, I want to see you do the shit with P1 and Spank Nitty.
Oh,
go crazy.
Hopefully,
yeah.
man, look, I'm all open to it, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm open to it.
Well, yeah, Cam, give them all our social medias and blast away like only you can, sir.
Y'all can tap in with me at COOLAZZCAM. Tap in with our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. Follow us on Instagram at innovative.culture and the WB Morning Show. And subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/innovativeculture.
Somebody wanted to do a feature with you. How they tap in?
So Instagram?
What's like a good way to get in the DM? Because a nigga just get there and say, let's work. That'll do it.
I mean, shit.
Introduce yourself first.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
I mean, you know, for a nigga to hear it right now, it could be.
That's how the young niggas do it. So I'm with it. Yeah, let's work. I'll send a nigga. All I'm gonna do is respond with an email. That's what I do. When they hit me with the let's work, email, boom.
Hey,
and
I just learned something.
You know that.
That's a good response. Let's work. Wow, here's my email.
Just send an email.
Yeah,
let's
we
do
ain't got
it.
nothing. You don't want to talk too much.
I'm gonna send it right back. You know.
That's a good game, man. I appreciate that one. I learned something every day too.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Niggas say let's work. I'm just sending an email. I got my response ready now.
He ready.
I can't wait for a nigga to let's work me now. Let's work. Cause never not working at iCloud. How about that?
Who the fuck gonna come and introduce themselves and this and that like that? It's just like, nigga, let's get it done. We know what it is. Hey, man, we on some like I said, it's a cyber world now, man.
Hey, man, we living like that, man.
We living like
press the fast forward button, man. Niggas be pressing pause too much, man.
Fuck it, let's go.
So yeah, with that being said, it's the WB Morning Show, man. Y'all wake y'all bald head ass up like my nigga Ratchet Ass Killer say. Yeah, man, y'all follow us, subscribe, share, you tell a friend and tell a friend. It's free, man. You can go on your phone right now and go to Innovative Culture on YouTube and press subscribe, man. That's how you stay updated on all the WB Morning Show. You'll see when your episode drop next Monday. You know what I'm talking about?
For sure, man. Yeah, I'm gonna stay tuned in.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. We bigger than all obstacles, man. We going like that with my nigga Big Boss, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. I'm cool like my nigga Cam, man. You know what I'm talking about? Staying out the jam. Hello.
Live and direct.
Wham, bam. That nigga Cam said wham, bam.
Waking up, sunshine beams through the blinds. Young LA and cool ass Cam on the grind. 10 a.m. hits, I'm tuning in for the fine. Spotify or YouTube, blowing up your mind. WB Morning Show, that's the spot. Fresh episodes every Monday, they hot. West Coast vibes, never miss a shot. Eating up the screen, they serving the plot. Look, hit that subscribe, punch that bell. New content dropping, can't you tell? Last for days, stories to swell. Morning shots, we under the spell.
Innovative.